Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling,
You know the
every
saying.
day I'm hustling,
Stay
every
hungry,
day I'm hustling.
stay humble. I'm
BoxingVoice.com.
hungry, I'm humble in defeat, and I'm going to remain humble in victory. This is it, right?
Saudi Bianchi Productions.
I just wanted to go on a great boxing masterclass
BoxingVoice.com.
and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport. Man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
I'm prepared to the best of my capability, and I pray that I get the win. Look at it, like, I love Mike Tyson, how he came into the game on some different kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a crazy man to want to fight, you know what I mean, day in, day out. It's a hardcore sport, as you said, no silk shoes.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
Good morning, TBV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another morning edition with the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, and we're back with another one. So go ahead and get your coffees together, get your L's out, and light one up. It is Tuesday morning. We got about 2 interviews scheduled today for you guys. We got some pretty interesting guests, to be honest with you. So we're gonna get into that, and then we seem to have gotten a new update when it comes to the super fight that is Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Looks like Bob Arum has finally come out and said a few things in reference to this big fight and given us a little bit more to talk about. And this is why we're here. So you can check this article out on BoxingScene.com. Shout out to Dan Rayfield, who conducted the interview with Bob Arum and got us the juicy details about the undisputed heavyweight world championship fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, which, according to Dan Rayfield and Bob Arum, is close to the finish line in terms of a site deal for the bout, where the fight will take place. And they've already come out. It's going to be in Saudi Arabia. We've been thinking it was Saudi Arabia for some time, whether we're talking, Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao with Bob, or Bob and Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Now, Saudi also was the place, right, for AJ and Ruiz, I believe. I know that happened. One of them happened like in Diriyah or something like that, but I hope it was Saudi Arabia. I'm not botching this, but they did announce a lot of details. So the fight's gonna happen in the summer. They gave a few dates, and they also are talking distribution, right? Pay-per-view distribution, both in America and in the UK. So a lot of interesting news for us DAZN subscribers. We still have to buy an American pay-per-view. According to the details in the article, this particular fight will take place on American pay-per-view on ESPN, and you got to buy it. You're not going to be able to get this one on DAZN, which I don't understand. How could DAZN build their brand around Anthony Joshua? Now he does the biggest fight of his career. It's undisputed for all the belts, all the marbles, all the belts they helped them acquire, so to speak, by broadcasting them here on America. And they're not going to get a piece of the action. I wonder if we'll get more details and, we'll be able to figure out what it is that the DAZN side is getting out of the deal, because ESPN is definitely going to be distributing the pay-per-view. The American audience will get this fight delivered via ESPN pay-per-view in the United States. Top Rank CEO and chairman Bob Arum, Fury's co-promoter, told Boxing Scene yesterday, Monday, and I quote, "The traditional pay-per-view outlets will be a part of it, like DirecTV, In Demand, etc., Arum told Boxing Scene, noting that because of the time difference between Saudi Arabia and United States, the telecast would begin in the late afternoon Eastern time. It will be a normal pay-per-view here in the United States. ESPN will be the distributor," end quote. So for us, at least we know we get that, right? We get someone that's used to doing pay-per-view with decent production and, an okay commentating crew, What we know is that it's going to be the first of its kind in terms of UK distribution, right? So UK distribution, this fight will be pay-per-view on Sky as well as BT. So that's pretty big. That's them opening their minds to allow for more dollars, because BT's been a part of Tyson Fury's career for some time. Sky Sports has been a part of AJ's career for some time. And rather than debating who's going to deliver it, why not allow the consumer to go where they want when it comes to UK distribution? And what that means is if you want Sky, you go ahead and you get your Sky. If you got BT and you want BT, you go ahead and you get your BT. But there's really no debate. And for the fan, you don't have to get a new service or anything. I mean, at the end of the day, they're all pay-per-view, so regardless where you get it, you're still paying. It's not like it's part of your subscription, but it is preference. Maybe you like a certain production team. Maybe you like a certain commentating team, You prefer the way that a certain network delivers that pay-per-view to you. You're used to that, or their commentators. So that's all understandable. But moving on, and again, it's strange to me because Joshua's last 4 fights have been shown on DAZN, helping him build, that American audience, helping him, become a potential American pay-per-view draw. And now, the biggest pay-per-view that could be made, because it's for Undisputed, something that hasn't happened in a long, long time, is he's not fighting on that network. So for DAZN, I gotta help but wonder, is this a loss for them to have staged the last 4 Joshua fights, meaning they invested in him, and now here they are, not by no mistake, it'll be monumental. We know Eddie's involved, so we know it'll look monumental, and no expenses spared when it go in.
Just to slide it in there. Yeah, that would have been smart, man. That would have been a smarter thing to do. But man, this is why I like to see these contracts and stuff work, because there's more to the story than just, AJ, who's been having all his fights on DAZN. They have American deal, and not doing it here. Fox and ESPN did the Tyson versus Wilder fight, So that's 2 big entities in itself. I understand that one of them is not an app, so it makes it a little bit more difficult, but it shouldn't be that much more difficult.